start. Good afternoon and welcome to this grand final of the mixed division of the Australian Under-22 Ultimate Championships. My name's Gus. I'm joined again in the commentary box by Angie. How are you, Angie?
Oh, good.
Bit emotional after that last game.
Look, it really was. It was a nail biter all the way through. I'm hoping for another really intense, hotly contested game. So
yeah, coming off the back of a huge men's division final between New South Wales and Victoria. We've got New South Wales and Queensland here. Two pretty evenly matched teams. They have met in pool play. Queensland came away with the win 15-6, though they were up something like 8-0.
Oh my goodness!
You know, so a bit of a fight back there from Queensland, and we see Dondo with a big old rip to start this game. McPherson underneath it.
Big pool chase, my goodness.
Finds Jazz Lee at the back. We immediately see a bit of a junk look here from New South Wales. Dan Mack with the disc, looking to swing it around with Lee. Looks like a 2-3-2 kind of shape. And the throw goes. Simon Hammond's underneath it. Dondo as well.
That's a
and it's Hammond.
Grab.
Hammond with the grab.
Hammond, that's a great grab.
Flips it in for the goal. Outstanding work there. Nice quick goal for Queensland, thanks to Cara Dugan.
That's a nice and quick and easy goal. Almost too easy.
That's right. A high energy start. Queensland seemed pretty stoked about it. Cool to see the 2-3-2 from New South Wales. I was talking to their coaches before. In the pool play game, they held a lot of their defenses back. They didn't play them.
Oh, interesting.
So you see this grab again from Hammond. Just a superior read, really. Didn't give Dondo behind him much of a chance. And the quick flip for the goal to Dugan. It's a good start. So, yeah, so one of those zones is the 2-3-2. So New South Wales might be playing a bit of that. And the Fem zone as well.
Ah, very good.
A favourite in Australian mixed ultimate.
I think this tournament I've seen a lot of arrowhead, so I'm looking forward to seeing something a little bit different.
Yeah, some funky zones would be cool for sure. This New South Wales O-line is pretty star-studded. They've got a lot of superstars out there. We'll see if they can do some heavy lifting as Sontag, the German import, comes with the pull. Lely to field. Immediately centres it to Mackling. And another zone look here from Queensland. Similar 2-3-2 shape, and Mackling can't connect. Quick turn, Perry picks it up. Looking to fire to the end zone.
He's very keen for a quick goal.
And that's a goal! A fast break there for Queensland.
And that's Fung with the goal.
Wow.
Great stat, great start. My goodness.
And already I'm seeing a strange vibe from this New South Wales team. When you go down 2-0 in the grand final, you don't want to be walking slowly, head down to the line. You want to be running there. You want to be getting some daps. So, bit of a tempo established already by Queensland.
I get the feeling that sometimes with younger teams, the win and loss and the progress of the game has a really big effect on the mood of the team.
For sure.
It's got to rise above it sometimes.
Yeah, emotional teenagers really, aren't they? These under 22-year-olds.
Oh,
only just out of adolescence. Not actually, well, speaking of adolescence, Wesley Honey is 16 years old. He's the youngest ever player to play for this New South Wales mixed team. Which has had a couple of young players over the years, so that's quite an achievement for Wes.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe we had another team, struggling to remember which team this was, but they had a 14-year-old player.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so...
good to see.
Excellent to see.
Good to see. Simon Hammond with the big old pull.
The wind is picking up.
Yeah, that's an exceptional pull. Might be out the back, though.
That's a great pull if it's in. Still a great pull.
Too many wheat bigs from Hammond. It'll be Lely from the brick mark. Queensland looking like they're playing at least some kind of junk. It might not be a pure traditional zone, but it's weird, it's unusual.
Yeah.
Really cool, calm and collected, walking up to the brick mark.
It's a bit of a lady poach in that lane.
Wesley Honey with the disc on the sideline. Swings it back to Lely. A little bit of a give-go movement. They play a lot of league together, Honey and Lely. Lely now with the disc. Floats a lovely one out to Sako
nice
Otoya.
grab.
Takes a great grab under pressure. Lely moving the disc forward to Mackling. Might be too high. And is! She got a hand on it, but couldn't secure it. And a huge smackdown D by Ali Bowden. And it's McPherson now to pick it up. Queensland Happy to
with the
work
disc.
those unders, yep. McPherson swings it wide to Ali Bowden.
Bowden's working really hard this point.
McPherson shoots.
Oh.
He's got a couple of receivers.
Wow. I think she's totally
It's a goal.
I think it's signaled as a goal.
After some hesitation, I think it's a goal.
Morgan Grace with that goal.
And that's 3 for Queensland very early on in the game. And once again, New South Wales not running to the line, just walking, taking their time. Lely is the exception to that rule.
That's right.
And you know he's serious, Nick Lely, when he runs to the line. That's my read.
Grace looking really happy with that goal. Queensland Spirit captain. Let's see how New South Wales responds.
Interesting, won't it? Queensland evidently looking to run and gun on offense, looking to get it moving quickly, really punish. It's the last thing you want to do when you have just turned the frisbee over, is to have to chase your player to the end zone.
Absolutely.
Which was the job of Wesley Justice there.
We haven't quite seen it yet, but I'll be interested to see what Queensland's offense looks like.
Yeah, I wonder if they have any shapes. Sontag with the pull.
Yeah.
Dondo underneath it. Now, this is a very star-studded O-line. Oh, and Dondo's
no.
misread the pull. It's rolling.
It's rolling. I don't think it's going to roll out.
Lely fields it deep in his own end zone. It's Callahan country. Arms now with the disc on the sideline. Lovely inside break over the top, but it's collected.
Oh, Owen's shooting deep. They're not.
Dondo suits
it. She's already there.
Owen Sontag in pursuit.
Oh, is she going to get it? Oh,
maybe just a misread there. Look like a good option.
Bit of defensive pressure as
Sontag
well.
runs to the line and shoots. It's high. Dondo's got a chance to redeem himself. And does so kind of.
Yep, and picks it up.
Finds Lely in the middle of the field.
Still that zony look.
Yep, finds Atoya on the sideline. New South Wales just throwing it around. Lely playing catch out there. Arms finds Lely again. And Lely, can't quite find the hands of Cooney for the goal. Sontag decides against the early option. He's shaking his head. He's waving his arms. He's not happy with his cutters. He opts for a swing around to Perry. Scott Perry with the disc now. Oh, nearly a bid there from Dondo. Queensland retain possession. It's in the middle of the field.
Yep.
Sontag shoots.
Oh, he shoots it.
It's a big flick. Owens underneath it. Perry in the
Thompson's
area.
there.
And it's going to be Owens. Matty Owens with a great D. Exceptional. Dondo to pick it back up.
A great through shot.
Just a fumble there from Owens.
Just a fumble.
Unfortunate.
Lovely through shot though.
Way to pick the gap. It's Miller now, known for a big flick. But she finds Sontag instead on the swing, who's also known for a big flick.
Nice
a bit of a
hands.
stiff there for Lely.
Kirkby with a nice grab. They've worked it through back to the high side.
The shot goes up. Mueller's in pursuit, but can't quite get there. A little bit too much lemonade. Sontag, a little bit too much. What's a common German food? Sauerkraut. A little bit too much sauerkraut. Thank you, Manambi. Manambi in the box, our German correspondent. Jeez. This could be a very crucial point. Queensland going upwind. New South Wales would not want to play upwind offense.
Absolutely.
If they fail to convert this one.
Dondo again, picking up that disc, walking it to the front.
He's got Matty Owens striking across the middle, but it's too busy. He's going to dump it instead back to Lely. Lovely little movement there with Nick Lely. He's starting to run the offense, finds Owens with a lovely round flick. Owens herself finds...
No.
I don't think she was going for Cooney, but Atoya thought she had to go for it. Mueller now with the disc. Got Sontag in space. And Sontag fights Mueller. Lovely little interplay. Queensland content just to grind these unders now. Not looking for any big shots.
Fleming with that nice swing. Back to the middle.
Great D from Atoya on Mueller. Sontag keeps it alive with a great possession-saving catch. He's faking it. He's umming, he's ahhing. Being marked by Farrat. Potential gender mismatch further downfield. Sontag now. Really close to the line, and he puts it in. Scott Perry with the goal.
Great work.
So for Rat and Matty Owens, it seemed we're marking big, tall Queensland boys.
Yep.
Unsure if that's a tactical thing or a result of the chaos at that point, which was messy at times.
Yeah, we had Fleming on the mark earlier in that kind of junky look. So they may have just stuck with that gender mismatch.
Potentially. And, geez, now New South Wales are in this difficult position of you want to keep putting your best 7 out. And you have to assume that they've been doing that so far. So to go 4 points down, who do you put on? Do you have a fresh line? Give someone else a go. Lely seems to be there again, which I think is a good call. He's
absolutely
a superstar, isn't he, Nick Lely?
I feel like 4 points in, I feel like you've got to change something up. So whatever it is, whether it's a line change or some player changes, you've got to do something. Otherwise, it might not be enough to counter what the other team's doing. Yeah,
I still have concerns about New South Wales' mood at the moment. Seems
a little
bit
fair,
down.
Fair.
I think they've got to stay up if they want to stay in this game. A goal here would be crucial for lockout. This big pool comes up. It's going to be Lely at the back. Finds Honey on it, so Mackling. Just does a little give-go movement. Nick Lely wants every single pass that he can get his hands on at the moment. Trying to take control of this game. Dish. Just popping it around. Lovely sharp inside break, but maybe too sharp for Mackling. Can't close the hands on it, and it's another short field turnover. Queensland have the opportunity to go 5-0 up here in this grand final.
That's right. And with a slow turn as well. So I feel like we've seen a lot of quick turns from them and aggressive attacks, but they've actually set up now.
Huge bid from Mackling to try and get it back. But it's a great grab under pressure. And an unfortunate turn. Maybe that pressure from Mackling plays into it. Lely jacks it. No one's running. Nick Lely, dare to dream.
Maybe a bit of huck and D. Maybe that's first look, you know?
You got the up window.
Here we
And
go
Hammond
again.
has to go as well. Nick Lely and Simon Hammond are playing catch.
Oh, dear.
And there's 12 people in the way.
When the wind picks up, you get a little bit tired. You start playing a little bit of long ball there. Sometimes throw initiated. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, well, I don't mind it going downwind. I think Lely probably thought he had a receiver. I don't think he would have thrown it to no one on purpose. Honey now with the disc. Lovely swing around to Lely, who again is just putting in so much work here to try and get the frisbee as often as possible as the throw goes up. It's going to be a pack.
It's in being territory.
And it's Jasley who comes down with it with just the superior read. And Hammond with a drop.
Oh, no.
Now this is what New South Wales need. They need a bit of calm, composure, and I think it's going to come from Nick Lely. They call him Dibbles.
Oh.
No one knows why.
Oh, I was about to ask you why. Stay tuned, we might find out.
Lely throws a sharp inside to Faulkner. He's happy to just get it back on a cheeky inside dump. Pops a throw.
Nice save, nice save.
Lely and Faulkner playing a little bit of catch. Mackling now with it on the low side as the wind is picking up. Pops it to Lely. Lely's got a couple of players running upfield. He finds Honey on the swing, and Honey fakes. Looks at Lely.
He's looking for that swing. Nice work, moving it.
Lely's lovely throw out to Cooney.
Nice grab.
Is it Cooney? It might be McCarthy. And she
McCarthy,
pops it over the
McCarthy.
top. Gonna be bodies underneath it, but Hammond reads
Hammond
it.
again.
New South Wales just in real trouble. Might have a player down.
Oh,
Hammond
he
jacks
shoots
it.
it.
A huge mistake, I think, there from Hammond.
No.
Oh, he's got a thumbs up from his player, so maybe not. But and New South Wales seem to have a player down at the back. But they're playing on.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
It's Cameron Beeling. We call him Callahan Cam on the mark here. He's got the.
Oh, he
Lely shoots it early.
Will it come back in? Is it coming back in? Is there a touch? There's a
Hammond touch it. Hammond feels he has no choice but to touch it.
He had to get a hand to that.
The sideline laughs.
A gentle touch. Gentle touch. Making sure of it.
And the big throw goes up. It's a floater. Honey's underneath it.
Oh, nice
Great grab by
read.
Lemich. And the throw goes down. New South Wales. Was it a hand block? Potentially.
I think it was a hand block. Got a few nods.
Wesley in year 11, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So clearly happy to dish out a bit of a schooling every now and then. As Nick Lely with the disc finds Faulkner, who's been his real release valve at this point. Lely gets it back. He's got a couple options, and I think he gets
I think that's a foul.
potentially foot blocked, but I think it's going to be a foul call. Quickly uncontested. Yeah, Nick Lely doesn't turn those over without calling a foul.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think
definitely
he copped a foot.
yeah, foot to the hand.
This is a golden opportunity, and they score!
Oh my goodness!
Yes, and they're stoked about it. They're absolutely stoked.
My
Matheson
goodness.
catches it in the front code. New South Wales are on the board. It's 4-1. Thanks very much to Nick Lely, the man on your screen. I reckon the average distance of gainer that he got on each of his receptions was less than a metre.
Yeah,
Lots
absolutely.
of just tiny backhand dishes. Nick Lely really in control of that New South Wales offense. And the wind is fierce.
That's
isn't it,
right.
Angie? Let's do a little grass test.
Oh, look. Oh, I didn't even see where it went.
That's how strong the wind is. We didn't even see where it went.
That's right. He's like, oh, some great grabs in that point.
Yeah, great grab from Hammond. Hammond did a lot of defensive work. He also threw it away a lot. And I guess maybe net positive.
Absolutely. Nick Lely taking a well-earned rest after hearing that point.
It's just come off, had an ice bath. He'll need it. He's going to have to do a lot of work in this game, I think.
That's right.
A lot of the offensive heavy lifting. Had a little good connection there with Faulkner. Good little duo. New South Wales going to have to come out with a strong defense here to turn the tables, to get a break. Dondo with the pull. Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, very nice.
You wouldn't
Bit
want
of
to
a
catch that. And it's
roller.
touch.
Oh, it's a touch.
And it's going to roll out the
Is it
back.
a touch? Oh, no.
Oh, it's touch again. It's a comedy of errors for
no.
Queensland. And it's Sontag who brings it in.
Oh, no.
He's in trouble. He can't find Arva. They're deep in Callahan country. Callahan country. They're living in it.
Oh, no.
And it could be.
Oh, is it?
Ryan.
Oh.
Queensland come away with it. It seems unfair. But it's Kirkby with the disc, and he finds Sontag, who is just exacerbated. Arms waving at his team.
Where are the cuts?
Yeah, where are the cuts? Scott Perry throws a sharp inside. That's a huge throw to Mueller in space as she jacks it. It's going to be Stoddard though who reads it. Great grab from Stoddard. Swings around to Owens, but it's too much, but it's still alive. Gashi, Matty Owens! Almost thrown it away. She's almost thrown it away. Oh my goodness. Dondo jacks it. It's going to be Eddie. It's going to be full. Do they bid?
Double bid.
It's a layout D.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Matty Owens
happening?
has set this Canberra field on fire with that grab. Everyone on their feet. An outrageous piece of athleticism from Owens. Nearly threw it away, but history will forget that. Sontag now with the disc in death corner.
He's
Coffin
looking,
corner, and
he
he jacks
shoots it.
It
Will
might
it come
fade out
back
though.
in?
Kobe runs underneath it, Perry as well, and Ryan reads as well. I keep standing up, Angie.
In my defense, I'm standing up because I can't see. We've got a huge sideline, so energy is high.
Trying to bring it in for New South Wales in an unenviable position. Finds Cooney on the under. She's doing a lot of work, really wants that backhand. In a bit of trouble. Bail out to Trang, who keeps it.
Oh, lovely.
Who finds Fang, but it's high.
Oh,
and Fang gets a tip, and Trang recovers.
I think
And there's
a call.
I think maybe what happened was Sontag thought that Trang had thrown it to himself, or maybe that it was down. Trang's picking it back up. Retracted call. Trang with the disc. In a good position for New South Wales. This would be big for them. Oh, it just goes to ground. It goes to ground. Dondo can't get his fingers underneath it.
That wind is just killer on some of those throws.
Mueller runs to the disc. Throws a flick to Shelby Thompson, who can't quite find the hands of her receiver, and Stoddart stops the roll. Dennis loves it. Trans loves it. Dondo picking up.
Oh,
he jacks it.
Shoots it.
Not a bad option. There's Cooney in a paddock. And that's a great throw. That's a great goal. Dondo's stoked. He loves it. Lockout love it.
They absolutely love it.
Outstanding play from Lockout to get themselves back into this game.
That's right.
Exceptional throw from Dondo. Visionary.
Absolutely
I
visionary.
certainly didn't see Cooney. But he's something else, Dondo. He's something else. Whoa.
How are we feeling about New South Wales energy levels now? I feel like that was much needed.
I'm stressed, Angie. I'm stressed. Geez.
That was a nail biter.
As we see that grab from
that was amazing.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable grab. Trailing edge grab. Wow. I'm lost for words.
Deep breaths.
Maddie Owens, Blue Bottle superstar. She's come back from Heidelberg, the Under-24 World Championships in Heidelberg earlier this year, and clearly is still in red-hot form with a grab like that. It's just ridiculous. And that throw from Dondo, equally outrageous. Wow. Wow. The interesting thing here is how New South Wales are going to go upwind. Because downwind they had all the advantage. Lely is on the field, so you'd imagine he's going to do a lot of work. And it hasn't come back in. Well, he's not happy about it.
No.
So it's going to be a very short field turnover.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, you hate to see it, don't you, Angie? You hate to see it.
That's rough.
Absolutely not what you want. Not what New South Wales want when the momentum is finally theirs. McPherson's going to bring it in for Queensland. Dan Mack swings it early to Jazz Lee.
They've got Matheson that lane though.
There's a lot of pressure around the mark. Eventually gets it off to McPherson, who throws it to Lee and almost pops over her head, but she does well. The one-handed grab. Some great undercutting. Oh, that's an exceptional grab. That's a great grab from Wes Wright. He's been doing a lot of work at this point. And a hand block from Lely. A hand block. I think it was a block from Nick Lely, not a throwaway. Lely gets the touch. He's got Tyrone streaming deep. Fakes it, snaps it inside to Matheson. That's an unreal throw.
That's a great grab too.
Dumps it back to Lely, who puts it. It's hard on it. Oh, it's underneath it.
Too far out?
Almost reels it in.
That's
difficult
tough
throw.
to catch. Very tough to catch.
But you can feel the energy just shifting here, can't you, Angie?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit of a nail biter this game.
Yeah, the crowd is increasing. The lead is decreasing. And everyone's on edge. McPherson's going to bring it in. So we're seeing 2-3-2 kind of look.
Yep, that's right.
Where's Wright unable to get it on a strike across the front. Gets it now, though. He's got a couple of difficult options that he opts not to take.
Yeah, that's
McPherson
right.
again, and he drops a little drop there from Lemich. New South Wales on the end zone line for an upwind break. Maddie Owens urging for calm, which is ironic because she's such a hype beast. Lely taking his sweet time walking to the disc. Kobe Ryan isolated in the end zone. Lely flips it and Kobe catches it for the goal. They love it. They love it. They absolutely love it, New South Wales.
That's what they needed.
Lockout, get the goal.
That's excellent. The energy is definitely high now.
Oh, absolutely.
Bit of an energy shift.
Yeah, for sure. 4-3 now. And now, that point is crucial, not only because it's a break, but it's hugely upwind.
That's right,
This wind is only getting stronger as the game progresses. And now Queensland are going to have to go against it in order to score. And as we see again, that great grab from Wes Wright to save possession. Already in this game, it's 4-3, and we've seen some ridiculous plays. McPherson laying out without success, which is his specialty, Angie. Yep. Laying out without success.
Oh dear, that's rough.
Yeah.
I can sympathise with that.
Yeah, Dan McPherson. Tried to flee the country last year, went on an exchange, but his reputation has not escaped him.
well, is back to captain this team. So
Yes. Yeah, he's come back. And look, it was a valiant effort at the front cone.
Yep. Look.
It was a tight window that Lely had to hit.
Yep, you can't say that he didn't try, and that's always very commendable, making that effort.
I think it's more a reflection of Lely's good pass than it was McPherson's.
Absolutely.
Yeah, wasteful bid. So we see Dondo with the rip. It's a big old pull.
Let's see how they, how
Mueller
Queensland
unable to
go.
field it.
Oh, no.
Pull receptions have not been good for Queensland, and they're going to have to bring it in the worst possible position. The corner, the back corner, the upwind corner, the corner of death.
This is a very familiar sight. Last time we commentated together, South Australia had trapped many a disc on that very cone.
They sure did.
Lots of deja vu right now.
McPherson has had to run a standard kilometre to go and get that disc.
That's right.
Which just, I guess, no one else felt like doing it. No one on the sideline.
That's right,
McPherson's had to go and fetch it himself. He's coming back, throws the hat down in a gesture of, not sure, power, I guess. Trying to power move us all. McPherson brings it in at the cone. It's very difficult to find a good option there. Quickly entering Callaghan country. It's Sontag with it now. In the middle of the field for Queensland. Finds Perry with a little flip. And Perry in turn can't quite find the hands. Oh, it's messy. Perry caught his own throw. It's the Wild West out there. I think what's happened is Perry caught his own throw and immediately put it down, but Atoya caught it.
Yep.
Before it hit the ground, so then if she put it down, is that a turnover?
I think.
Oh, let's see what happens. Does it hit the ground?
Yeah, I think it.
Perry catches it, throws it up in the air, and Atoya catches it.
He threw it at her.
Is that a turnover?
He threw it at her.
Trang with the disc now, finds Atoya. New South Wales very close to the end zone line. Trang with a lovely cut. Atoya just can't quite find it though. Perry gets a touch, but Trang catches, and he shapes it around to Feng, who catches it for the goal. Oh, that's 4! It's 4 apiece.
It's even.
2 consecutive runs for 4 points. And there's
I think there was a call. There's definitely a call.
Everyone is looking at the man himself, Dave McManus. Scott Perry wants to call a goal, but no one seems to believe him.
Yep. Both Steve and Dave. Steve has signalled a violation.
Oh, maybe Scott was signalling a violation there.
Possibly, yeah. Dave is decidedly not signalling anything.
He needs a wider V, I reckon.
He needs a wider V, because it looks a lot like a goal, and now
the goal is gone.
Now it's
an anti-climax for New South Wales, trying to make it a climax by really getting around their team, getting nice and loud. Some crazy things happening at that point, Angie. The Scott Perry throwing it to himself.
Yep.
You know,
but then they're tossing it backwards because he realised he can't do that.
We talk a lot about carrying the team, but throwing it to yourself is not permissible. It's not a rule. You can't do it, Scott.
Yeah.
So Queensland calling a timeout, rightly so, I think, 4-all. Both teams have gone on 4-point runs.
That's right. So we were talking earlier about that that energy from the teams. Looking a bit
tangible difference, isn't there?
Very different now.
Yeah.
Queensland looking like a little bit, just a little bit disappointed, but they're still in it. It's even, so. Yeah,
for sure. For sure, and they're not fighting. It's just not quite working for them at the moment.
That's right.
Be a huge confidence boost for New South Wales to go 4 points on the trot. And I think we've got a real game on our hands, Angie.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. Queensland have been playing really well. We've heard that they're a combination team of Townsville and Brisbane players, and it's their first tournament playing together.
Wow.
So to enter this final together like that, building those connections, making it work.
Yeah. So it's Queensland's only team at the Under-22 Ultimate Championship, so they've kind of consolidated all the talent in what is Australia's second biggest state into a single mixed team. And it's been working for them so far. They've gone undefeated in the competition to this point.
Yep. So maybe we'll see what they've done to take that lead.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to play some downwind offense here. Wonder if we'll develop a bit of an upwind-downwind game. We might find out from Dave McManus what happened there in that little stoppage.
Let's get an interview.
Players on the field just wondering whether there was a foot on the line for the goal. It was pretty close, but in the end it was called in.
Excellent. Thank you, David McManus.
Thank you, David.
GA extraordinaire.
Yes, gravitational waves expert.
And gravitational waves memes page owner. Make sure you look it up.
What's
Hit
it called?
that like
What's
button.
it called? Give it a shameless plug.
Gravitational waves memes page.
Okay.
On Facebook.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And while we're plugging things, Dennis _ ACL _ rehab. If
Oh
you want to
my
hear about
goodness.
Dennis's ACL recovery,
Oh.
it's he wants me to get as many followers from him as possible. He actually played 3 points this tournament, despite having a ruptured
3.
ACL.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what a trooper.
That's rough.
As Lely pulls it, we're back. Hammond to receive.
Oh, he shoots it. He's not looking for
I
short
think that's going to
ball.
float out McPherson.
That's well out.
McPherson can do nothing about that option. Not even his long go-go gadget arms can reel it in because it's well out of the field of play. Simon Hammond, controversially, oh sorry, sorry, just stood on Angie. Simon Hammond, controversially playing with one glove, but it's his right hand, so he's
throwing.
He's happy to go catching like a normal person with a normal mortal human, but wants the assistance on the throw as Lely swings it around now to McCarthy. He finds Cooney on the low side of the field. A lovely little flick. Toast the line. Sam Arms, he's got big feet, so he did well to... Oh, a little bit of a bump. Hammond continues counting, though. I heard 8. And the throw can't quite connect.
Hammond was standing decidedly still.
I think deliberately decidedly still.
Yeah.
Wanted to avoid a foul call by being completely stationary.
That's
McPherson
right.
shoots to Hammond, and that's a much better throw.
Oh,
But Hammond can't really do, neither can Lee.
Oh.
How many Queensland players does it take to catch a flick puck?
Well,
More
maybe
than
we'll
2.
find out this
Maybe
game.
we'll find out, yeah.
If 2 is not the magic number, it could be 3.
2 great bids from Lee and Hammond,
That's right.
respectively. Lely walking it up. So calm. Bored almost. As he brings it in. He shoots it deep straight away. That's a great throw to Cooney, who's underneath it. Oh, it's a great read. Potentially a call, but no, it's a clean block from Bowden. Dugan, sorry.
Dugan, yep, Cara Dugan.
Great block.
Read, great block.
Great block from Dugan. Exceptional block. Great throw as well from Lely. He might be bored, but man, he's good at Frisbee. Hammond to bring it in. I think he's going to jack it. McPherson's, look, he's already gone, McPherson.
Oh, he's done it. He's done it.
Too much height, maybe, yeah.
Oh.
I think as soon as the throw goes up on that downwind side, you need to run as far as you can.
That's right.
To the back corner of the end zone.
Yeah, even with Beeling shooting deep, just gotta, even if you kept going, that's a really tough disc to get.
Yeah, Callahan Cam has just got to run. Just got to run. We call him Callahan Cam because he called it Callahan.
Excellent.
Yeah. Honey now with the disc, who's bumped by Callahan Cam. Cheeky boy, but the play resumes. There's a bit of miscommunication. I think we need a strong, some kind of call here. We've got a foul call, uncontested. Great hand signals from everyone involved. Honey's going to look to Lely, I think, in the dump space. Finds him with a lovely around backhand. Lely wants to shoot it, but the wind is legitimately just too strong.
Oh, nice save.
Great save and grab from McCarthy, but it's messy. There's a foul call. Dan McPherson and Nick Lely, known enemies. They hate each other since 2016. As we're getting a couple of people come over to look at the replay, but it's ultimately a retracted foul call, so.
Yeah, just a couple hands in there, but just that's bobbling, so
just a bit busy, yeah.
Tough to call.
I think Nick Lely just asking the question. McPherson saying no. As Jazz-Lee brings it in. Got Hammond isolated at the front of the end zone. Who has
grab!
it?
Oh my goodness!
Great grab.
You swiped it out of the air.
And here some kind of celebration or something. I don't know. Look, he's happy. He's happy about the goal.
They're all very happy. Great to see.
Yeah. Simon Hammond, that would be Simon Hammond's second controversial celebration of this tournament. He did the slug earlier.
The slug?
His last game in the live stream. Yeah, it's kind of like the worm, but a bit, yeah, bit not. I'm gonna say bit not as good, but it's just a bit different.
A bit different. I feel like slugs and worms are quite different. So
you see again that crucial block from Dugan.
Oh.
If Dugan isn't there, that's probably an upwind goal for New South Wales. Jazz Lee, lovely throw, and that's an unbelievable catch from Simon Hammond. Absolute peak.
That,
and then what's he doing here?
Yeah, okay, cool. He was just nailing something into the ground. I don't know. Yeah.
Look, I'm not sure I'm buying it. Not sure I'm buying what he's selling, but it can't take anything away from the catch. Great catch.
Maybe that glove is working some magic.
Maybe. But was it his glove hand that he caught it with?
Was it?
Don't know.
I thought it might have been. It definitely was the hand he used the disc, used on the disc to spike it. So.
Sontag now. With the pull for Queensland. It's 5-4. Hotly contested. Oh, no.
I don't think there was a touch. I don't know if there was a touch. We'll see really soon if there was.
Hear the cry of Callahan coming.
It's got into the car park.
Nick Lely's actually, maybe he's just going home, Nick Lely. He's had enough of this wind.
It's done.
See the pull come down. Yeah, definite touch, I think, from Nick Lely. So it's going to be back at the end zone.
Is that a zone? Ooh.
Lely jacks it.
Oh, it's up.
He had to do it.
Going out.
I think we're in danger. Oh, no.
It's right in front of us as well.
Yeah, I think Lely had to do that. You can't muck around with it deep in your own end zone. Sontag to bring it in.
Yeah, that's right.
He's going upwind. He's on the low side. Sontag is throwing it without Ryan knowing.
It's going. Is it a goal?
I think it's Kirkby underneath
it. Great grab. It's
with
Kirkby
the goal.
with the goal.
And his spike has gone so high in the air. It's been caught by the wind and rolled away.
Amazing.
Kobe Ryan feels a little bit hard done by there.
Yeah,
Sontag.
That's right.
Sontag zigged when Kobe thought he was going to zag.
That's right. Another shift in energy.
That's just quietly, that's a huge upwind break for Queensland.
Yep.
Oh man. I mean, we know that both teams can go on 4-point runs.
Yep.
So, anything can happen at this stage.
It's a 6-4.
It's a huge throw. Well read by Kirkby. Not easy to do that.
Absolutely.
And it's cold, Angie.
It is quite cold.
It's not just windy, it's cold windy. And warm.
I'm tempted to stand in the sun, but
Oh yeah. That is your right.
It is hard to see the replay screen, so I think we'll persevere.
Warm hands take catches and catches win matches, Angie. Alex Latamatos told me that.
Really? Oh, okay. Very good.
He knows his stuff. So, I think, the conditions obviously not ideal, but we're still seeing a great game of ultimate. 6-4 now, Queensland are up. Fundondo in the low side corner. He has Mackling, but opts not to do it. And he just thought about that way too much.
Yep.
He thought about whether or not it was a good option to throw it further to the low side, and in the end, threw it out of the reach of Mackling. McPherson now bringing it in.
This is a good place
Immediate
to be.
backhand, air under it. Dondo's in pursuit, and it's Wes Wright with the catch.
It's a goal.
Under immense pressure from Dondo. Dondo may even have got a touch there, but it's fumbled and caught by Wes Wright, who's taken some incredible grabs so far this game. Add that to the list, and all of a sudden it's 7-4.
That's so exciting. And now they have a chance to take half.
Yeah. Oh, we playing some kind of weird sport where you have to score 4 in a row or something.
Yeah.
Some weird rule. Queensland went 4 in a row. New South Wales 4 in a row. Queensland now 3 on the trot with a chance to go for 4. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Dondo, you see, he just overthought that way too much.
Yeah, that's right.
And, in the end, just a little execution error. Allowed for the one pass Queensland goal.
Yeah, those shifts in energy can really just make the difference. Just really small things. Small amounts of confidence going one way or the other.
For sure.
Queensland looking much happier now than before.
You know, it's a game of inches. Game of inches, really, isn't it?
Yep, definitely.
Fine margins that we're playing with here. Sontag puts it up. It's going to roll out the
Bit of
side.
a roller.
The wind is
Fierce.
fierce. It's fierce, yeah, it's fierce. It's mean, it's cruel. Lely picking it up, little pop to Toya. Pops it over the top.
Oh,
That's a
no.
nice looking throw to
Oh.
Trang, but it just sunk in the wind. Mueller to pick it up. Owen's marking her. This will be a fun Blue Bottles matchup. Sontag trying to get free up the line.
Lovely
Can't
swing.
do so, but Perry's just in so much space on the around. So the throw
Oh,
goes
he
up.
shoots it.
It's a huge
Sontag's
space. Sontag
there.
with the
Oh,
superior
great
read.
grab.
That's 8-4.
8-4.
Queensland have taken
Oh
half
my
with 4
goodness.
points in a row.
What is happening?
Oh, man.
That's 3 sets of 4.
3 sets of 4.
Oh my goodness.
Well, geez. Well, we're going to take a break
Yep.
and join us when we come back for another set of 4. It'll be New South Wales' turn to go 4 in a row. Even though there's a 4-point difference at the moment, this is where you want to be. You want to be watching this game for the rest of the afternoon.
That's right.
Man. All right. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this. As we're back now in the second half of this mixed final of the Under-22 Ultimate Championships. Potential offside call that isn't taken. The play's already begun. Nick Lely with the disc. Shoots it early. Where's Honey? Lurking in the back corner, might get it. Just too far.
Just a bit far.
So New South Wales coming out in downwind offense. Currently down 8-4, but as we know, that means almost nothing in this game.
That's right.
They keep going on 4-point runs. Sontag with the disc, and he jacks it.
He shoots it.
Bit of a huck fest. There's bodies underneath it. Farad is one of them.
Mador's there. Nice to read on Mador. That's awesome.
Very well done. Chance to punch it in, and they do. Scott Bay with the goal.
Great work.
Queensland, huge upwind break out of half. That's massive for the game. It means that New South Wales now have to play upwind offense.
Yep.
Which no one wants to do.
Absolutely nobody.
De Stefani in the end with the assist. Huge throw from Sontag. Just winds it up and lets it rip.
Mador with a great read as well. 2 hands up. That was awesome. I feel like that's really great to see when you have a thrower who just hucks it and just knows that someone's going to get under it and pull it down.
It's a definite game plan. I think from both teams now. We saw Lely do the same going downwind.
That's right.
Just get it going. Get it out of there. You know, it's an unpleasant upwind downwind situation, and sometimes you just got to huck it. Got to get it out of there.
Yeah, I think in this game we'll definitely get a lot of that.
Yeah.
We've seen heaps, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more. Let me just do a quick grass test.
A lot of grass.
That's a lot of grass.
Much grass. Very windy. Very windy. Still going from right to left on your screen. A little bit towards the camera as well. Making that back left corner of the end zone that you can see on your screen the worst possible place to receive the pull. Nick Lely does a decent job. He's definitely done worse jobs. He finds Dondo on the low side. Quickly gets it back. He's going to want to jack it, but he lovely little give-go movement with Cooney. Cooney now surrounded by Queenslanders.
Oh, nice
finds
look.
Faulkner.
Oh, no.
Popped up by Callahan Cam and kept alive by Faulkner, who finds arms. New South Wales potential to really get their offense moving here. Lely holds it in the middle of the field. Pops it to Mackling, who pops it in turn to Dondo, who's got a couple of options.
Oh!
That's not the one I saw, but he's taking it anyway. Sam Arm's underneath it. Just too much. I think the degree of difficulty on that throw is too high. Too high, Don.
Quite high.
I would holster that one in that instance. Excuse me.
Not a bad look, but in this wind, that's rough.
Yep. Dan Mack with the disc now, marked by his known enemy, Nick Lely.
Oh,
Cooney nearly with the Callahan. Oh man, Queensland getting deep and deep into their own territory. McPherson jacks it free. Sam Arms with a superior read. Sam Arms just did a little goose step there and it put Beeling off his line and he fell over, and now New South Wales with the disc again. You've got a long way to go though. I think that's, don't faff around with it. If you're Queensland, don't faff around with it in your end zone.
That's right.
Send it downwind.
That's the way to go.
Dan Mack bailing his team out there. Lely to bring it in. It's a Pommy zone. Oh, cheeky from Lely.
Latoya now with the disc.
Dondo again, and you hate to see it.
No.
Dondo, his toes on the line, and it's going to be out. Dan McPherson brings it in. He's got a couple of shots. Hits Simon Hammond.
Oh,
it floats around to the far
shot.
side, and it's dropped in the end zone by Dugan. Oh, that was the moment. That was a huge moment in the game. Dondo now with the disc. Shapes it around, but it's a great block. Dugan gets it back. Dugan gets it back. Wow.
Way to get it back.
It was a nice throw from Don as well. Really good option. I thought he got it past there, but Dugan with a great athletic play. McPherson again bringing it in from this corner. Simon Hammond in the dump space. Lots of coverage, and in the end, Mackling comes down with it for New South Wales. Lely with the disc now. He's got a couple of players streaking deep, but he doesn't do it. Shapes it instead over the top. That's a difficult throw, and it just sunk in the wind.
Rolled right out.
Meanwhile, Rachel Cooney has thrown her hat off and hit a Queensland player on the sideline in the face. Not in a bad-spirited way, just an accident. Hammond brings it in. Swings around.
It's a hard swing to do.
Throw, and it doesn't work. And now Lely's got the disc with Faulkner streaming deep. There's no way he's not going to huck that. Yes, there is. In the instance that he is fouled is the reason why he wouldn't huck that. I think he probably called a contact and there's some sort of issue. Seen a lot of hand movements.
It almost looked like a violation.
I think he did call a violation, but potentially for not dropping the count.
Ah.
Nick does love a contact call. So a lot of gesticulation, a lot of hand signals. A foul, uncontested. And so the deep option is now no longer on, but Atoya is in a little bit of a pocket of space there that Lely might want to hit.
Just kind of tempting that overhead throw.
He's happy to hold it. Dondo with it now. He's got Mackling on and around break, but instead hits it to Lely. Not a lot of movement downfield, not a lot of options for New South Wales. Lely's got to be careful to toe the line there. He's going to get a little dishy and does so. Shoots it now.
That's the way to go.
It's a huge flick. There's bodies underneath it.
There's
Hammond
so many bodies.
is the biggest of them.
Oh.
And he gets the tee in. So unnecessary.
He lays out to make sure of it. I mean, why not?
Yeah, there's gratuitous, and then there's
and he
gratuitous.
sends it in this familiar front corner.
Really,
off it goes.
Some weirdness from Simon Hammond. Some weirdness, you'd have to say. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that was a good idea to throw it so quickly.
Yeah, given his
no pressure on him.
Yeah, well, given the composure he's shown, it's very unusual.
Does Mackling say possession of that
I think
guy?
she did.
That's an exceptional catch, if so.
I think
Lely
they
really made it work there, didn't he?
They've called it down.
Down, okay. Queensland with the disc now. I think now is a better time to throw it deep, as opposed to when all of New South Wales is already down there, which is what Hammond did before.
That's right. Oh, here we go.
Callahan Cam, Dondo underneath it. Mackling as well at the back.
Oh!
Nearly falls into the hands of Sasha Presley. That's why you always got to follow the play in a win like this, especially when you're on the low side. And yeah, Simon Hammond just lurking out the back for Queensland. He kind of wants, I think he wants New South Wales to throw it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's just waiting for it, really. Dondo with the disc now, and he doesn't mind throwing it.
Oh!
Outrageous throw from Dondo.
Excellent throw.
That's
oh
unbelievable.
My goodness.
That's the throw of the game for me.
Oh!
Mackling bobbles and recovers excellently.
Did she grab it?
Is she in the field of play? No, she's not.
No,
oh, man.
bit of a ground strip, maybe.
That throw from Dondo, though, was just exceptional. Low inside flick through a gap in the wall. It can't have been more than a metre wide.
That's right, that's right.
Upwind as well. Like, no one else has been able to do that. Excellent work from Dondo. Simon Hammond to bring it in for Queensland. In line with their brick mark, but on the sideline. Dan Mack hits an inside shot.
Oh, it's gone over.
Seemingly to no one, but it might work out for him.
Oh,
Atoya with the block.
Atoya! Oh, she made sure of that.
And Daniel McPherson gets what he deserves. Floating that disc way too much.
That's right.
Need to keep it low, I reckon, McPherson.
Atoya is not having it.
Yeah, Atoya just runs through,
That's
just
her
outpaces everyone else.
I think she did it with a smile on her face as well, which I love.
She's loving it. She's having a great time. Aren't we all? Exceptional game of Frisbee that we're watching here. Only in the corner. Shoots.
Very familiar spot there.
Quite sure who he was going for there, Nick. He's probably getting tired.
Yeah, I think just that up the sideline shot wasn't even really a huck, so.
No. Hammond to bring it in. Blustering wind. McPherson strikes up the line, gets it.
I do always enjoy a sneaky high release throw. Oh, it's just bobbled over. Oh.
Lely picks it up. Fakes again.
Oh.
Finds Doe on the sideline. Doe lets it rip. That's an excellent throw from Dondo.
Oh,
Hammond's read it. New South Wales boys not really in the contest there. Simon Hammond with the disc and he sends it.
He's shooting it
I
long.
mean, McPherson didn't even cut. He just stood in the end zone the whole time.
He knew.
Doesn't come down with it. They're playing 500.
Oh my
Dondo
goodness.
finds Lely.
Oh,
Lely
he's
has got plenty of
shooting
space. Great inside shot to
Atoya. Great hands.
Arms now with the disc. Back to Atoya. Oh, just can't quite connect. Oh, they're breaking my heart, New South Wales at the moment.
Atoya, though, what a joy to watch her play. She's having a great time out there. What a great player.
We're getting silly now. Dan Mack didn't even cut. He was standing stationary in the end zone. Hammond's put it over the top. And McPherson's dropped it, and you know what?
Bit of a...
I don't think he deserves a goal.
Bit of a bump. Bit of a bump. Dondo.
Okay, it'll be a foul call. They'll talk about it.
Let's just watch that replay. I think I would let them resolve that one.
That's the noise I'd like to lock in. Yeah, so just, you wouldn't have seen it on your screen, but Simon Hammond picked it up about halfway. Dan McPherson was standing in the end zone completely stationary, literally waiting for a big shot.
Dondo also waiting right next to him, just waiting for it to come up.
He had to, I guess. And they're just playing like the game of 500 that you play at the end of training, where you just huck it to each other.
That's right.
Going to pack grabs, it's strange.
They're at a point now where they're not even cutting for it anymore. They're just standing still. So that's how tight everyone is in this point.
And it's an uncontested foul. So
Interesting.
McPherson's going to bring it in at the front of the end zone. That's the fallout of an uncontested foul. McPherson has Lemich isolated. He's got to go a long way to go. He got a bit of a bump on the way. He can't find a player. It's chaos here from New South Wales. They're scrambling D and they get it!
That was huge!
A massive layout D to keep the point alive.
That was amazing!
Dondo with the disc. He looks off Lely, swings it around to Sam Arms, who finds Mackling on that high side of the field. She got a couple of options, finds Arms. Arms finds Dondo. Where's Lely? I want to know where Lely is. Lely's streaking deep. Faulkner's got the disc. Hammers it over the top. Unbelievable. Sam Arms finds Lely. Here's Lely. There he is.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, travel called. Lely's not happy about it. That is an incredibly brave throw from Callum Faulkner, and it's really good, and it's come off Dan McPherson calling that travel on Nick Lely.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Bit cheeky.
Very cheeky. A couple of extra steps in there.
Lely finds Arms. Arms looks him off. It's busy.
It's always in
back around.
Yeah, there's a few plays in the back.
To Lely.
Tempting an overhead. Don't think he's going to do it.
It's low to Arms. Lely again with it. This has been a mammoth point. Such a long point. Arms catches it. Not quite in the goal. Fakes the scuba. Don't throw a scuba, Sam. Yeah, he throws the scuba.
Anyway.
He finds Dondo. Dondo in the middle of the field. Finds Faulkner. New South Wales. Getting so close. They need to stay composed here. Doe again. Faulkner striking up the line, but doesn't get it for some reason. For some strange reason that I don't understand. Arms now with the frisbee. Finds Dondo.
Oh my goodness.
Sticks it into Faulkner. That's a strip, and I think no one can disagree with that.
That's
a goal for New South Wales.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
What an exceptional point of ultimate frisbee. Admittedly, at times, a really bad point of ultimate frisbee. But in the end, I think positive, net positive, good. It was
positive good.
Man.
Resulted in a goal.
Some crazy things. That layout D from Atoya.
Oh, that was amazing.
You got the hammer from Faulkner, which was underrated, I think.
Absolutely.
Sam Arms and Atoya. Yes, so New South Wales had a couple chances there. A couple of calls as well.
I think here's that replay of that block by Atoya. That's such a good read.
That's an unreal block, isn't it? So much chaos in that end zone. New South Wales able to generate a huge block from Atoya, man.
That was
a goal at the end.
Such a great read by her.
Yeah.
And it really mattered as well because it resulted in a goal.
We're going to play downwind D now. Jeez. What do you think about Queensland's strategy of having a static person standing in the end zone waiting for a hug?
Well, if they're getting tired, that's not a bad strat, but I guess if you're winning that height mismatch, it's not too bad.
I guess like probability of scoring is quite high, but
it is.
Yeah, how do we feel about it morally, Angie? Ethically, what are the ethics of it?
Oh no, we'll be here talking about it all day. Is it neutral?
Yeah. I guess whatever works.
Yeah, that's right.
No time for good offense in these conditions. Sontag now with the disc, and it's the 2-3-2. Look from New South Wales. Potentially a Femzone hammer over the top. That's unbelievable. And Perry puts it down. Bounces off the hands of Scott Perry. Just clunks off the mitts. And New South Wales very slowly walk to the disc. Trang and Dondo all the time in the world. They're missing, Queensland seem to be missing a player.
Oh.
People are waving their hand. There's no way
Yeah.
they've gone on with 6, is there?
No, that looks like 7.
I don't believe it.
Maybe a...
I don't believe it. Maybe there's a gender mismatch.
I think it's possibly a gender mismatch.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I believe that the rule for a gender mismatch is a repool.
There are 3 women on New South, and I believe 4 for
Yeah.
Queensland.
Or it's a loss
I
of
think that's
timeout.
what. I think that's what's happened.
Yeah. I can't remember the rule, and I feel bad about that, Andrew. We might find out.
Yeah,
from the
we
game
will
advisors.
find out. Yeah.
So just a bit of discussion. The wind is blowing something terrible. The tent. I mean,
It's
it could go.
hanging in there.
It could go. There's no doubt.
I feel like the tent. Yep, I think the
Yeah,
tent's
look,
going to go really soon.
I'm going to say the tent might go.
So we might have to take a quick break soon to maybe lower the tent.
To save our lives.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think we may have to lower it.
Yeah. Jeez.
The tent has been lowered. This
The
is a
tent is
familiar,
lowered. Yeah, we've
familiar sight.
been here before, haven't we, Angie? Trying to bring it in. Pops it over to Dondo on that far sideline. Oh, huge collision.
That's not good.
No, that's a sickening clash there between Jazz Lee and it's either McCarthy or Cooney. I think it's McCarthy. Yeah, just running in opposite directions, really. Injury call. Taking an injury sub, and it will be Cooney to replace McCarthy. Dondo still got it on that far high sideline. This is a big point.
It's a lot nicer having that disc on that sideline than this one.
No, not at all.
Some really aggressive up the line movement.
Trying ends up with the disc.
Oh, he pops it. Oh,
Just doesn't quite connect to the hands of Dondo.
oh, he shoots it.
Huge shot.
He's going. Oh,
Not
no
enough.
bid though. Not enough juice.
Tim Melhurt was busting. He was ready to go.
Dondo's picking up the disc.
Yeah, deep in his own territory, and
He
he
shoots it.
There's receivers underneath it. One of them is Scott Perry, though.
Oh,
And he kind of comes down with it after a
couple
another
players went
collision.
down. Yeah. No call.
No call.
And yep, looks like everyone's well.
Scott Perry definitely didn't make a convincing block of that, but I think he did enough. Sontag to pick it up. He throws a lovely inside to Scott Perry. A lot of pressure here from New South Wales, forcing some difficult sideways shots, not getting a lot of forward movement. Will DeStefani finds Sontag in the middle of the field, who in turn finds Perry, and they're just playing catch at the back. Call of flick, Perry with a great grab, trailing edge. It's busy. Matty Owens is in the way. And the shot goes up. It's big,
up.
it's high. Who's it to?
There.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, great bid though.
Exceptional deep cut. Did everything right, but just couldn't close the hands around it. And that's a turnover. New South Wales going to pick it
Yeah.
up and I think launch it. I hope that they don't, but I think that they should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I absolutely know what you mean.
Eddie Feng, who's been marked by Scott Perry, being told to get Scott Perry out of the way, which again I think suggests that we're about to see a deep cut, deep throw
right.
here. Matty Owens initiating from the middle of the field.
Oh, off he goes.
Symbols
They're
streaming
shooting
deep. Symbols just got to
no.
go. He's underrun it. He's
Oh,
underrun it.
no.
Nah, he's got a foul.
Yeah, he's called a foul.
No. On first look, I don't think that's a great call from Tyrone. He's saying they got clipped on the back of the heels, but and he is fast, but I think it has to be,
I think he
Usain Bolt
stopped.
to get it from there.
He stopped running, and then So I think his
just a
foot
bit
got
too
clipped
far,
when
just a
he
bit too
stopped
far.
running. Yeah.
He'd already misread it, I think.
That's right.
I think if he was just running, he wouldn't
I
have
think
got
so.
tripped.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it's resolved. But yeah, if you kind of slow down and start up again, you do run the risk of having a bit of that contact.
Yep.
As your defender follows you, so
I think it was a great throw from Trang though.
He
I think
stopped.
Symbol just needed to
Keep
run
going.
the whole way.
Yeah.
Run in a straight line, and even then may not have got there.
In this wind, maybe he'd run straight and veer off to the left a little bit.
Yeah, like there's definitely contact, but I'm inclined to say that it should be retracted.
I think he has retracted it.
I think it is, yeah.
And it shall
That's
be a
good.
turn.
That's good resolution.
Yeah.
Now, well spoken about. It'll be Sontag to bring it in. We know he likes to huck. I think New South Wales should go very straight up, step off the mark.
Yep. Yeah. It's tough in these games. It's a final, and
Yep.
you know, it's emotional. It's tough, and you
Sontag
know.
goes for the flick, shows the lip to the
Oh.
wind, and it's. We're gonna call that a drop or a D. Feels harsh to call it a drop.
Yeah. He got a hand to it. I don't know. It's.
Yep. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
that's a great grab.
recovery.
Great grab from
Great
Cooney.
recovery.
Crucial as well. That's not where you want to lose the disc.
Oh.
That throws it away, unfortunately.
I think that was Fleming with the block.
That's D.
Oh, off it goes. Oh, a bid.
Great grab from Scott
A
Perry.
grab. Oh,
And
where is it going?
the frisbee is just, oh man.
Oh, she's, oh, brilliant.
It's a mess out there. In the end,
That's right.
at the end of it all,
She's done a good job
Yeah,
to
the
keep that
Queensland
disc
receivers.
live.
I think it's Lee, but I can't see a number. Jazz Lee.
Gasly.
Jazz Lee with the grab. She seemed to be completely on the ground. I'm going to be honest, I didn't see how she got there.
It's tough because I think
Did
it
she
was
lay
coming.
out or did she fall?
Maybe we'll see a replay. I feel like she kind of fell forward in one of those kind of reactive bids. Those can be really tough to read.
Yeah.
Especially when they're coming right at you.
Oh, that bid from Feng is just exceptional.
Let's
Ready.
see if we can see that replay here. Yep, here we go. Here's that replay. Yep, she's just gone. Yep, she's just fell forward, which is, you know,
It's one way to do it.
hard to do.
No shame. I've been there.
I think the hardest layout I've ever done was it was a bullet that went straight at me, and I was cutting under, and I was, you know, you just kind of realize at some point I can't be standing up for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those can be really hard to catch.
Yeah.
Lots
Well
of
done.
smiles, lots of hugs there.
That's
well earned.
Yeah, that's a really crucial point for lockout.
Yeah.
No, for Queensland. Lockout, the New South Wales team now have to go upwind.
Yeah.
10-5 is the score. Sam Arms is fielding it deep in his own end zone. Lely's not on the field. Mackling with the disc. Pops it to Atoya. Finds Arms on the sideline. They're getting closer and closer towards the corner of the field that they really don't want to be in. Arms shapes it straight to Hammond, who really just drops it, doesn't he? But he'll take it. He'll pick it up nonetheless, and he's going to jack it, I think. He's got Lemich streaming deep. Sharp throw to no one.
Yeah, throw initiated. Why not?
Yeah.
At this point in the game, as long as it's not near that end zone,
Yeah.
not a bad place for it to be.
Yeah, Sam Arms picking it up. He's looking at Farrat. It's a tough throw, but she's done well. Fakes the flick, hits it now. Atoya finds Honey in flow. He's got a jacket, and he does.
There it goes.
He sends it. Unsure who it's to.
Oh.
Hammond does well, though.
Yep.
I think
Hammond's
it was
got
just
all
a
the blocks,
general deep throw.
Mm.
He's in flow. He shoots it. I think it's maybe to Melissa Wren. But Hammond, he's a little bit lucky, Hammond, that it went down instead of up.
Yeah.
The wind is swirling. He definitely had the height as well. Maybe didn't need to be as aggressive as he was, but it worked out. Mueller with the disc. There's no way she doesn't jack it. Oh. Yes, there is. She finds Dugan.
That's right.
Pops it
It's
up.
bobbling a little.
Body's under it. One of them, Sam Arms. He's pretty tall.
Yeah.
And he brings it down.
Looks like he's coming to pick it up as well.
Yep, yep. Finds Mackling on the swing. Faulkner out on the wing. We've seen him throw a hammer already with some success. Will he throw another one? He throws a sharp
lovely
inside
through
throw.
shot.
That's exceptional. To Wesley Honey. who just can't find the... And it's caught by
Atoya working so hard for her team.
Unbelievable. And Honey catches it. The crowd is losing their mind. Honey throws it over the top. Got a great grab from Faulkner, who finds Arms. Arms in the corner. Finds Honey. I think he's got to swing it. He's been told to hit the middle. Potential double team as well.
The sideline is
And
clamoring
finds
for it.
Arms. It's just too tight. It's too tight, Wes. It's not going to work. And Lemich is so far deep. Honey's going to...
She shot it. It's
jacks
gone.
It.
It's
And
just,
that's see ya. That disc is gone.
That disc
new
is
disc.
out of here.
We need new disc. The crowd has really come to life this last point. There's been some incredible things going on. Atoya comes to mind. Man,
she's having a great game.
That's the second wild layout she's done. As many points almost.
The disc is... Where is it? I think it's gone all the way out.
So we see again this replay of Atoya's grab. The first ever was pretty good. And then we're cutting to the fumble. Wesley Carney somehow comes down with it despite a hand block from either, I think it's Bowden on the mark.
I think it might be Maddie Owens.
Is it Maddie Owens bringing it up? Oh, Maddie Owens went to receive it.
She went to receive it, yeah.
Yeah, good on her. That grab from Atoya is unreal.
So good.
I see some incredible athletic plays already in this game.
If you weren't an Atoya fan, you definitely are now. That was a huge play by her.
Yeah, yeah. Arms marching it up to the line of defense. It is a loose zone over the top.
Nice look over the top.
He's on the line, and he jacks it backhand.
Oh, yeah.
He's got Farad streaming deep, who takes it well.
Read.
Melissa Rentz also streaking deep. Honey takes it. Farad, and there's a foul called on potentially on Beeling for his contact on Honey.
That's right. She.
I don't think people are set up as they were. It looked like it was just Honey and Farad in the end zone.
That's right.
I think Ava's maybe gained a couple meters, but hey, fair enough.
She faked a fake so good that he just went for it.
Yeah, violation called.
That's right.
Farad, crucial possession here for New South Wales. Dumps it back to Honey. He's going to chew up the stall count, I reckon, until something opens up. He finds Arms, who finds Farad for the goal.
Awesome.
Yes, lockout. Have scored another one, 10-6. It's huge for the New South Wales team.
Great
because
point
now,
for Farad.
Now they're playing downwind D.
Yeah,
and you back
excellent.
them. You back them with the momentum and the energy and the plays that they've been making to get a break here.
Absolutely.
That makes it 10-8. And then we're not far away from 10-9. And one after that is 10-0, you know, and then
and then
we've got a real game.
Yeah. That's the way.
So how long is gone in the game?
We're at 74 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I could have looked at that myself.
In your defense, it's very, very small on our screen.
Very small font, yeah. Yep. 74 minutes gone. Game's to 80 minutes.
Yeah, 80 minutes.
So about 5-6 more minutes to play.
Yeah.
So New South Wales is going to want to close that gap as much as possible before time cap to give themselves a bit of a buffer.
Yeah, that's right. So right about now we have 5 minutes till time cap.
Yep. Big pull. Big chase down. Nick Lurley leading the charge. Mueller finds Sontag. And the two of them happy to size up their options downfield. It's a bit of a zone, maybe just a poachy kind of look. Scott Perry in the middle of the field finds Shelby Thompson, who pops it up to Perry, and it's a great grab from Perry.
Oh,
she
goes
up
puts
Levy!
It.
It's over his head. Sontag with the goal. Nick Levy will be. Oh, you'll be sad about that one.
Yeah. I believe it was Fung who threw that assist. It's a very nice disc.
He read it, Lely. He read it.
Yep, that's right.
And I mean, he won't disagree with this, so it's not mean. You don't see him lay out very often, and so you know that he really cares about this game. He's not bored anymore.
That's right.
So we see again that grab from Perry, which was underrated in the grand scheme of things. Fung with the throw. Lely.
Yep.
Oh, fingertips away.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's technically a layup, but I'm sure he'll count it to his tally.
I reckon so.
He's done at least 2 this weekend that I've seen.
Yep.
He did a huge one yesterday where they were playing against Queensland. Big rundown. He's chasing it down. He's a pretty funny guy. And when he laid out, unfortunately for him, everyone laughed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it's part of his physical comedy. And geez, he wasn't far away from that one either, was he? Sontag, pretty relieved, I reckon.
Yep.
Oh,
Definitely.
the prospect is just getting harder and harder for New South Wales. Upwind offense here. 3 minutes till time cap. Maybe less than that until, you know, the entire field blows away.
Yeah, that's right.
A brick called from Lely. Hammond thinks it's kind of funny, which is good, I guess. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh.
Oh, lovely shot. Oh.
So Ren can't quite reel it in. Another good honey earlier. And Hammond's going to pick it up. We're going to see the one person in the end zone situation. There it goes to Melhurt. Where's Wright now with it? And back to Hammond. You just get the sense that they're waiting for a deep shot.
Yeah, that's right.
McPherson with a nice give-go move. Spreads the field, but can't find the hands. Number 11, Sasha Presley. Lely, stuck on the corner.
The sidelines instructing them to just go, and I think they mean to cut deep.
Swings it around. I'd like to see Lely go deep, actually. He's
Yeah.
got enough throwers on this line.
That's right.
Throw from Honey there. Can't find Faulkner's hand. We've seen this a lot these last few points. Long, long grinds.
Yeah.
Barat going to mark the disc, which would mean a gender mismatch downfield. As we see maybe Nick Lely in pursuit.
Oh,
McPherson
off it
puts
goes.
it.
Off it
His
goes.
body's underneath it.
Oh.
Oh, it's over everyone's head. Jasley may have got a touch on it.
Yeah, she got a touch to it. Couldn't quite get control. It's a pretty good read though, but yeah, in this wind.
Yeah.
Sailing particularly fast.
I think Nick Lely, he's obviously a good thrower, but he's also probably one of the New South Wales team's best receivers. And if he's got the throwers in this line, to maybe have a bit more license to head deep.
Yeah, switch
might
it
be
up
able
a
to
bit.
get the disc further down the field.
Yeah.
At the moment, he's just having to do so much work. Great grab from Arms to save possession, but then can't connect the pass to Honey. Hammond strolling to the disc to pick it up, close to the end zone line. Big point for Queensland. New South Wales really gonna have to work to keep him out here. Jasley isolated at the front of the end zone. McPherson strikes up the line, and it pops
it's gone up.
Faulkner reads it the
Who's got
best.
it? Oh.
Lely's hustling, trying to get the disc, and so many players around him. 3 players all run for Lely, but he is able to swing it across the field to Sam Arms, who hucks a good huck. Then Hammond gets a tip on it.
Honey was cutting that entire point. He was just streaking.
Yeah.
Weaving around players.
Hammond swings it around. Where's Wright with the disc? He's putting in a lot of work. Throws an interesting backhand to Hammond that's put down in a good position for New South Wales. That's the hooter.
That's the hooter.
So we're finishing this point. We're adding one, and we're playing to that.
Yep.
Nick Lely picks it up on his attacking brick mark, gets it back. Arms cuts across. Arms, sorry. Great grab. Faulkner at the front cone. Is it up? Is it up? An immediate point down from Hammond.
Yeah.
Everyone runs over to the screen, but we don't know any more than you do. Arms with the disc now. It's low. Oh, I think it's down.
I think it might be down.
Yep.
But we'll let them resolve it. They'll. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not up, that's for sure. Yeah, okay. And the goal is not standing. I get the feeling that Queensland are going to jack it and then play from there.
Yeah, I
or
think
swing
so.
to McPherson. McPherson's got a couple of options, streaking deep. In fact, all his options are streaking deep.
Yep, they're all gone.
Doesn't have a lot going for him.
Oh, there it goes.
Hucks the backhand, ran underneath it. Yeah,
got a good
that's
read.
A great D.
Yeah.
Should be stoked with that one. Good read from Ren. Lely working under, it just can't quite connect. McPherson picks it up.
He's looking deep.
Finds Hammond.
Hammond's looking.
And it's low from
Oh,
Hammond.
another
It's
low one.
low and wide.
It's tough because when it's windy, sometimes you do want
Yeah.
to throw low, but sometimes just a
Yeah.
little bit too low.
Lely shrugs. Oh. Everyone's just knackered. This point has gone on for so long. Farrat doing great work in the middle. Finds Faulkner out wide. Almost finds Honey. Lely's just being marked by anyone who's near him at the moment. Currently, Tim Melhart has the job. It's Honey now with the disc. Gust of wind picks up right when West is trying to throw that touch upline flick. Doesn't go to hand, and so. Jeez. McPherson with his maybe 5th go of this point.
Yeah, that's right. Points for effort for sure. Oh, it bubbles. Oh, another
Was
chance.
Honey almost snatches it out of Wes Wright's hands. Right, pops it back to McPherson. He fakes a couple times. He's been told to send it. He finds Jazz Lee instead, and Jazz Lee might send it. But no, because it's a pick. New South Wales still fighting to stay in this game. They need to score this point to stay with a chance. Jazz Lee pops it around to McPherson, and
Is he going to put it? Is he going to put it?
waiting for an
Oh,
opportunity
he
to send
puts it.
He sends a flick.
Oh,
It's over everyone's head again,
Off
and it's
it
rolling away
goes.
again. Have to get Maddie to go and get that one
Oh.
again. There's a big crowd here at the Dickson Playing Fields. All of the teams have finished their games. Most of them have
Yeah.
finished their kind of team time and are in watching this. It's quickly becoming a battle of attrition, really, isn't it, between Queensland and New South Wales? A battle of wills.
yeah, you really got to just close out that game. It can be tough to do after a long tournament,
Yeah.
windy conditions.
Freezing wind.
Very freezing wind.
In late November. Seems unfair. Slowly brings it in. Swings around to Arms. He just wants it back though, but he's tired.
He's very
Understandably
tired.
he's tired, so he's not getting it as much. Honey now with the disc. Oh, Jazz Lee has a sniff. Well, sharp shot out wide to Faulkner.
Oh,
Who looks to give and go with
Frat.
Frat.
Oh.
It's just too far. She kind of lays out for it, and maybe calling an
She's
injury.
calling an injury.
May have winded herself just on hitting the ground there. Hits her back on the ground. Yeah, that's, you don't want to see that. She nearly had it in her hands. I think it's just on contact with the ground. It's a bit unpleasant.
Yeah.
So, just be a brief stoppage while we wait for the resolution of that one. We'll give New South Wales the opportunity to get some fresh legs on the field once Farad is taken care of, which is the first priority. Just a heavy clash with the ground, I think.
Yeah, that's right. It can be tough winding yourself like that, especially if your back is suffering for it. I've had a few teammates in the past get concussions, landing really hard and just a bit of whiplash, causing a mild to severe concussion. So
Yep.
definitely need to make sure of it. She's all right.
The ground is not something you want to really land on.
Absolutely not.
This wind is getting. When does it become ridiculous, Sandy?
Yeah, can confirm quite cold.
It's definitely past the point of being funny. It's now it's now quite annoying.
That's right, but you gotta laugh, otherwise it's a little bit tragic.
Yeah, you gotta laugh. You
gotta
must laugh.
laugh.
You gotta find a way to have fun.
That's right. Trying not to shiver, but it's I'm struggling.
I'm fighting a losing battle there. I think I might be fighting a losing battle with this tent as well.
Yeah.
I'm not strong enough to hold it up. And anyway.
Yep, we've got Owens on the
Play's gonna
field.
resume. Matty Owens comes in.
Yeah.
Thompson Swaps on with Presley for Queensland. And play resumes in the hands of Simon Hammond. Just a reminder that the time cap went during this point. Damak has run straight to the end zone, but the throw doesn't go.
Great read by Grace.
Now it goes.
Saves that disc. There it goes.
It's wrong-footed Nick Lely. And it's a goal for McPherson. He's not clutching his heart. Jeez. Jeez. Everyone's a bit stressed by that whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. And I think game to 13.
Yeah, game to 13. Ava's trying to shake everyone's hands. Ava wants it over. But she's going to have to keep playing. It's a game to 13. Queensland had to go upwind to win the game. But it is game point, championship point.
That's right.
To be crowned the champions of the Under-22 Ultimate Championships in the mixed division. It would be Queensland's first time, I believe.
Yeah.
Might be their first time even sending a mixed team.
It'd be very exciting.
Was briefly clutching his heart. He's now grinning like an idiot at the good fortune of the win.
That's right.
And Nick Lely being wrong-footed. I think he knows he was a bit lucky with that one. It's not going to be easy for Queensland to score upwind though.
No, that's right.
Like, it wasn't easy for them to score downwind, so...
Yeah.
We've seen an almost complete abandonment of zone. Everyone's just playing match because everyone's turning it over.
That's right. And you're setting up your structures just to have them huck it to...
Yeah. I wonder if New South Wales will just put a person in the end zone. Offside. Yeah, we're getting a couple cheers. Cheers. Yeah, a bit of a fist pump from Nick Lely. He loves it. He loves it.
Not sure if the camera caught that, but that was a definitive little fist pump right there.
Some cheers from the Victorian sideline. They love it. They think it's funny. This is in disbelief. He thought he was fine. Oh, you gotta have fun, don't you, Anthony?
Yeah, you gotta have fun. Wait for them to do another 10 or 15 minutes before you call the offside.
Yeah. Dondo receives it well. And a lot of pressure. Lely receives. Sontag hanging out the back, waiting for the deep shot. Lely swings it to Honey. And a great Honey pass through the gap to Matty Owens. Dondo now with the disc. He's got Lely streaming deep.
Oh, Lely, finally! Finally, Lely's receiving.
It's too big. I like Lely receiving.
We got what we asked for.
Yeah, we did. But Dondo just far too much force into that bad boy. Too many G's.
I enjoyed that combo though.
Yeah.
Having Lely receive that or attempt to.
Yeah, I think it's hard because he is a good thrower and maybe one of the better throwers on this team. But he's also such a threat downfield. It seems a shame to waste him in the handler space all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
So the coffin corner job falls to Sontag. He swings it around to the middle of the field. Kirkby now with the disc. Sontag wants to rip it and does.
Oh, Madoa and Mueller shooting deep. It's too far at the side.
Yeah. Lely laid out on the mark. Gets a couple of potentially sarcastic compliments for it. Sontag with a grin. Knows it wasn't his best. Lely staying deep. Now this is what we want. Lely's just going to back himself in a 1v1 contest against Sontag. Dondo's going to bring it in. Lely doing a similar structure to what McPherson did. He's just hanging out deep. They're just playing jump ball.
That's right.
Matty Owens is in an acre as well. The huck goes up. It's sharp.
Oh!
Just can't bring it under.
That was a nice idea though.
And the disc floats over the top. Lely
gets
Lely!
It.
Pops it over to Trang. Get some forward momentum here. Gets it back.
Oh,
it's a block, but I think he's whacked it out of Lely's hands.
So strip maybe.
There'll be a conversation about it. Lely's confident, demonstrating his hand movements, and it's an uncontested foul or strip, probably strip. Nick Lely very close to the goal line. He's got Matty Owens in space. I'm not sure if you can see her through all the traffic.
She's looking.
Yes, he does, and that's a
very
goal.
Nice, that's a goal.
That's a goal. They need that. New South Wales. It's a game to 13. It's 12-7. And I hope Lely has someone running him drinks because I think he's going to have to play this one.
That's right.
As well. A line being called for New South Wales.
Yeah.
Not so for Queensland. Queensland have, let me think about this. It's 12-6, a game to 13. Queensland have 7 chances to score.
12-7?
12-7. 12-7. 6 chances to score.
Yeah.
6 shots, 6 goes.
We'll see. We'll see what
First
happens.
of those is going to be downwind. We see the game point dab from veteran game advisor Steve Baker.
Oh, I love that.
Sorry, not a dab, not a dab.
It's not a
just
dab.
a hand signal.
It's just a hand signal.
Yeah, not a dab. A little bit of a dab though. For those playing on at home, Angie just cheekily dabbed.
I'm sure the
box.
crowd was clamoring for it, so here we go.
Nick Lely with the upwind pull. It's got a strong line, star-studded line for New South Wales. I think we're going to see an early huck from Queensland. They're not going to want to turn it over short field.
Oh,
Happy for New South Wales to grind. It's rolled out the
yeah.
side. Hammond's going to bring it in. And immediately swing it into the middle of the field. That's a great throw. Mueller with the disc now. She doesn't mind a huck.
It's looking a bit zony.
Pops it over and through to Jazz Lee. Queensland just working it here. And again, through the cup, but it's put down, put down. That's the worst case scenario for Queensland, I think. Dugan drops that one. Lely walks to pick it up. No mark on him at the moment. He needs to move it quickly. Finds Edmund. Fung through the gap. And Fung spreads it out to Ryan. He finds Lely. And a sharp one again to Fung. New South Wales so close here, so close. Under a lot of pressure.
Fung
Both
working
the thrower
hard.
and the dumper under a lot of pressure. Edmund looks...
Must be high stall count. Oh, that's
And it's
rough.
the block there from Cara Dugan. Gets it back and she's busting to the end zone. Mueller runs to it.
Oh, she's looking.
And it
She's
goes.
looking to rip
the big
it.
hug.
Off it goes.
Wes Wright is also underneath it. Lely's getting in
There's
it.
so many people there.
As
Oh!
right over the top. That is an outstanding
That was
catch
huge.
if it'll stand. There's a lot of contact.
I think there's some contact there.
Yeah, so we might need to talk about it. Seemed to be an absolutely exceptional grab over the top.
McCarthy was there, but I think there's no call.
I think it's a goal. The goal stands. And Queensland are the champions of this mixed division of the Under-22 Ultimate Championships for 2019.
How incredible.
Congratulations to them.
That was awesome.
A game of runs.
Yep.
You know, some momentum shifts. A thrilling contest. I think, yeah, it's the rankest cliche in the book, but I don't think the scoreline does it justice.
No.
New South Wales definitely in it every point of that game.
That's right.
So, yeah, congratulations, of course, to Queensland for that big win. Any closing remarks, Angie?
Look, this is my first time attending a 22s, and it was an excellent tournament. It's super exciting to see all these up-and-coming players, many returning players as well.
Yeah.
It's just so exciting for the future of Ultimate. So.
It's great to see. It's a really important competition in our 24s pathway.
Absolutely.
So do what you can to support your local 22s players. And yeah, I guess we'll see you for this tournament next year, but plenty more Ultimate throughout this year and the next through Ulti TV. I've been Gus McDonald.
I've been Angie too.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
Ulti.tv.